Hello YouTube, welcome to an episode of Just Get It There. Just want to let you know, made my deliveries now. I picked up in South Carolina, ended up in Tennessee or into Kentucky for a drop off and a pickup yesterday at, I forgot where in South Carolina. Then I had to do a drop off over in Kentucky, in the Louisville area. I will say they do have the I-40 shut down going from North Carolina into Tennessee. The route that they put out for us should never be a route. It's windy, it's tight, it's ridiculous. Got to see some beautiful scenery, whitewater rafting that I didn't know existed in North Carolina, which is kind of cool. But it added 130 some miles to my drop off. This is what I picked up yesterday, and I had a place in Kentucky where I was going to stop a few miles away from where I was going to be delivering, and yeah, GPS goes, rerouting you, I-40 is closed, we are rerouting you. And when I seen the routing, I didn't get a chance to preview it because I was driving when it did it, and yeah, it turned into a holy hell nightmare. I wish I could have got video of it, but it was just too windy. I couldn't do any videoing of where I was at because otherwise, yeah, it would have been dangerous. I don't really set up to do video over it so you can see while driving, because if you get the wrong cop, they can pull you over and ticket you for that, and I'm not going to get a ticket for distracted driving. I don't trust law enforcement. I don't trust anybody. That's why I don't film while I drive, just because of that. But anyways, in the first place, you'll see in the thumbnail that is where I picked up at. Not a place for a big 18-wheeler, for a big semi-truck with a sleeper on it. Maybe a day cab, get a little bit more easier than I can, but not with a truck with a sleeper on it. And where I dropped off, same thing. And the broker, whoever the broker was for this load, is an idiot. Talk about, they stir and tell you that the drop-off time was between 12 midnight and 12 p.m. Get there, and I was talking to the people there in the receiving area. They told me they receive things from 8 to 4, not midnight to noon. There'd be nobody there, the gate would be locked, and I had no way in. Yeah. And this is on a windy road, on a 2-lane road, with a hellish right turn or a rough turn, depending on which way you're coming from to get into this place. It's ridiculous. They need to really rethink this, and these brokers need to get with the program. For what I was offering for this load, it was not worth taking. So I basically just got it so I get out of the Carolinas, just so that way I had somewhere to go. And because everybody's all freaking out about the hurricane that's going straight across Florida. You're like, oh, you're gonna get the storm surge. Maybe, maybe not. Might be far enough inland where I might get a little bit of rain. But the storm, maybe, maybe not. But for the most part, I made my drop off before noon. I got there around 10:45. Had a fun time packing into the place. And then as I'm leaving the place, they're like, well, did you, I get a phone call from my dispatcher going, did you get that load information I sent you? I go, what load information? And I'm not doing another load. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to be taking a shower and all that fun stuff and eating. You're like, well, it's noon. You got to go pick up. We got a load for you that picks up in Shelby, Kentucky, and delivers to somewhere just outside of Columbus, Ohio. And I'm like, he goes, it's a straight through. And I looked at him, and I told him straight on the phone, I go, no, I got 6 hours. There's a traffic jam on the I-64 heading back into Kentucky. About an hour and a half delay there. And then I gotta hit the border from Ohio, or the Kentucky-Ohio border. I'm like, during rush hour? Not gonna happen. Not on 6 hours. I lose all my time right there. I lose most of my time right there than getting live unloaded right in Ohio and then trying to find a place to park. I'm not doing that. I go, if it'd be a different story if I had a whole clock. Even if I had a whole clock, it would be fine, but it'd be a tight squeeze at times because you never know what you're going to get when you get to Ohio and Kentucky at that border. So I ended up refusing that. But for now, I sit in Indiana at the Loves, so we'll see what happens. But I will be doing that video. I just got to get things straightened up with the truck and get it in a little bit more organized. I'm almost got it, the inside completely where I want it. And I'll do an inside showing of what the truck looks like and the stuff that I use to get down the road and store, and what I'm using that put stuff away. I just got to make a few modifications to a few things so I can have them to go. But anyways, that's it for now. If you want to see what that place looked like, I did a little bit of a short video about where I was parked at. Take a look at that short video and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'll send you, you'll see that on the thumbnail, you'll see where I did the live unload at, where I picked up from. And in the short, you'll see where I actually where I unloaded at. I just didn't have time to shoot an actual video right where I was at because I had to be inside watching. And I could only do a quick, short video before I got blocked in again, so. But yeah, this is it for now. I will talk to you on the next one. Be safe. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. I will get back to your comments as quickly as I can. Until next time, bye for now.